Hey friends, we're on episode 6 today and we're going to talk about indoor plants and we're going to do it inside the parlor. So come on in and we'll look at just a few plants. And my story today is about one of the first documented indoor gardens. And that takes place around 605 BC, give or take 50 years, with the king Nebuchadnezzar. And the story goes that he built this beautiful indoor garden for his lovely bride, who was from Persia, known as Persia at that time, and he wanted to make her happy. So he built this gorgeous tropical indoor plant garden for her, encrusted with gems and marbles and all the beauty. And at the time, it was called the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. I mean, how romantic, right? So even the king knew that a happy wife is a happy life, right? So let's look at my first plant. And this plant is called a chef flora or an umbrella plant. So I call it an umbrella plant. And I got this one at a local hardware garden store. And I noticed a few things about this plant immediately that I needed to take care of. The first one is it needed a bigger pot. So I got a resin pot and it needed wheels. And you can buy these anywhere. I'm not a spring chicken and I need to wheel this around to get the proper lighting. And the third most important was its leaves. The condition of the leaves were terrible. They have a lot of dust and pollution on them, and so they need to be cleaned. So I have two very special cleaning agents today on that, and they are beverages. The first one is milk, and the second one is beer. Now, this beer is stale, so don't have anyone drink it. And this is a dark Pilsner. So anyway, you know, fancy beer for a fancy plant, right? So what you do is you put your hand underneath the leaf. You do not clean the baby leaves, just the ones that are dirty. You put your hand under and you swipe across and you gently remove that dust and pollution. And what that does is it conditions the plant. These are not oil-based, and you don't want anything oil-based because they may look shiny, but an oil-based product will collect more dust and pollution in the future. This is a one-time clean that you'll all probably only need to do. Takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it because these plants, they will grow bigger and better and produce more oxygen when the leaves can actually absorb all that pollution in. So this is my wonderful umbrella plant. You can get them in small or larger sizes. Then we're going to move over to my newly acquired plant, and this is called a money plant. And I am waiting for it to show me the money. Show me the money! And so it needs a little food. And I got this plant from a dear friend of mine. I can't wait to see it take off. This is the food I use. These are tiny little sticks you can buy anywhere. They work really well. Just pop them in. This plant's getting a lot of food. Pop it way down in. And after about 2 months, you just pull what's left out and you just throw them away. So I have 2 more plants to show you, but I want to talk to you about 2 items that make my indoor plants very happy. And this is a plant light bulb that I found at a local store. They sell them everywhere, $9 to $12. This is magnificent. I love this. I love this little light bulb. And then my second little tip is the timer. So my plants are on a timer. I don't have to worry about it with the light bulb, and they get all the extra sun that they need or light for that. So here is another maintenance-free indoor plant. It's called a bamboo plant. All you need are stones. You fill it up with water in any size pot. Now this plant will start off small, and within a year or so, you will just watch it grow so quickly. It's so fun to see. So go ahead and try this. This goes in great small spaces too. My last is my big one. This is my lemon tree. My lemon tree, this is a hybrid. It's called a ponderosa. And I get about 1 lemon in the winter. The skin, it smells just like a lemon and tastes just like a lemon. But this tree, we know, would rather be in California or Florida, but is here in New Jersey. So in the winter, my lemon tree comes in. She's on wheels. She gets her timer and her light and her water. And in the summer, she goes out and she produces more lemons for me. So this is a fun one to do in the winter. It's neat and exciting. So friends, next week we are going to talk about perennials and we're going to talk about annuals and the color they can add to your outdoor garden. Look forward to it. Love ya.